Respected and honorable viewers, may peace and blessings be upon you all. Tonight, I'm honored to share with you a deeply profound spiritual secret, an act so simple yet so powerful, that if you make it a regular part of your nightly routine, it can, by the permission of Allah, erase hunger from your home, eliminate the burden of debt from your shoulders, and remove poverty from your life altogether. Yes, dear brothers and sisters, this is no ordinary deed. This is a powerful wazifa, a spiritual remedy rooted in the wisdom of the Quran and the beautiful names of Allah. This spiritual practice involves the recitation of 3 magnificent surahs from the Quran along with 3 of the most blessed names of Allah, names that carry weight in the heavens and shake the foundations of hardship in this world. The blessings contained within this wazifa are beyond human calculation. If performed with sincerity, trust, and presence of heart, it has the potential to bring peace into your life where there was once chaos, provision where there was once deprivation, and comfort where once only worry and anxiety lived. Let me begin by telling you about a righteous, elder, and experienced and spiritually enlightened man who once advised a struggling individual to recite this wazifa every night before sleeping. The man, desperate for a way out of his troubles, began doing so. He recited it 3 times before going to bed, just as the elder had instructed. And subhanallah, by the mercy of Allah, his situation transformed entirely. His life took a turn for the better in ways he never imagined. And to this day, he continues the practice, never having let go of that nightly spiritual habit. Dear viewers, if your heart is weighed down by sorrow, if your home is consumed by stress, if debts are suffocating you, and if you're facing unseen enemies' evil eye, black magic, jinn attacks, then do not take this wazifa lightly. With Allah's permission, it is a cure for all that ails the soul and the body. But the condition is one: firm faith, absolute tawakkul, and genuine sincerity. Recite it regularly and trust in Allah fully, and inshallah, your burdens will begin to melt away, and your life will overflow with mercy, sustenance, honor, and tranquility. Why this wazifa is so powerful? Some might wonder, what makes this wazifa so special? Why are these 3 surahs and these 3 names of Allah emphasized? It's because each of them holds immense divine power, and when combined with sincere devotion and trust in Allah, they produce miraculous effects. This practice has been handed down through generations of pious believers. It has been tried, tested, and testified by countless individuals who have seen their darkest nights turn into mornings of hope and light. The beauty of this wazifa lies in its simplicity and depth. Unlike other complex spiritual routines, this one doesn't require elaborate preparation. It simply requires your heart, your tongue, and your unwavering trust in your Creator. And remember, wazifa is not magic, nor is it superstition. Wazifa is a form of worship. It's a spiritual tool derived from the Quran and Sunnah, meant to build a deeper connection between the servant and the master. It's a way of pleading your case to Allah through the very words He revealed for our guidance and healing. The spiritual secret behind wealth and rizq. Many of us struggle financially despite working long hours, running businesses, and trying every means possible. Yet nothing seems to work. Why? Because worldly means alone are not enough. Wealth is not just about money, it is about barakah, divine blessing. Some people earn millions yet feel empty and constantly in loss. Others have modest incomes but live content, peaceful lives, and their needs are always fulfilled. That's the power of Allah's Barakah, and this wazifa is a gateway to Barakah. Even the Sahaba believe that true wealth is not in possessions but in the heart's richness and closeness to Allah. When your heart is connected to Him, He opens doors that you didn't even know existed. As the Prophet Muhammad taught us, if you put your trust in Allah as you should, He would provide for you as He provides for the birds. They go out hungry in the morning and return full in the evening. Tirmidhi. The power of sending blessings on the Prophet. Let me share with you a profound truth. Many du'as remain suspended between the heavens and the earth, unanswered, not because they're rejected, but because the right formula wasn't followed. According to the tradition of the pious, before any supplication reaches acceptance, it must be wrapped in praise of Allah and love for His Prophet. Hazrat Sheikh Abwan once taught that every dua should begin with glorification of Allah, followed by Durood Sharif sending peace and blessings upon Prophet Muhammad, then your heartfelt request, and again ending with salawat. Why? Because Durood is always accepted by Allah. And when you include it in your dua, your request is carried along with it. Hazrat Ali even stated that a dua remains veiled until it is sent through the salutations upon the Prophet. This is a divine etiquette. And when you observe it, the heavens respond. When you send blessings upon Prophet Muhammad, you are invoking Allah's mercy, love, and light into your life. True tawakkul, trusting Allah fully. The Quran says in Surah At-Tawbah, if you are believers, then place your trust in Allah. 951. This wazifa is not just about reading some verses. It is a journey of trusted declaration that you believe Allah alone can provide, protect, and elevate. Tawakkul, trust in Allah, is not passive. It's active submission. It means you do your part, your work, your effort, your worship, and then you surrender the results to Allah. Don't think that just by reading the wazifa your life will instantly change. You also need to pray your salah, earn your living through halal means, and continue making dua with a heart full of hope. Remember, Allah helps those who help themselves and then turn to Him in trust. Method of the wazifa, step by step. Now let us move to the proper method of performing this blessed wazifa. And I encourage you to save this routine, perform it daily, and teach it to others as a sadaqah jariyah. 1. Perform this wazifa after Isha, preferably right before sleeping. This time is peaceful, with no distractions, and your heart can focus fully on Allah. 2. Be in a state of wudu, ablution. Cleanliness of the body helps the soul focus. 3. Begin by reciting Ayat al-Kursi, Surah Al-Baqarah, 255, 3 times, and blow gently on yourself. This powerful verse is a shield of protection from every form of evil. 4. Then send salawat upon the Prophet, at least 3 times. You can recite any version, even the short form Allahumma salli ala Muhammad, but the best is Durud Ibrahim. Whoever sends 1 salawat upon me, Allah sends 10 upon him, erases 10 sins, and raises him 10 ranks. Prophet Muhammad. 5. Now recite the 3 blessed names of Allah. Al-Wahhab, the giver of gifts, Ar-Razzaq, the provider, Al-Basit, the expander of sustenance. Say them slowly, with reflection, and repeat each 3 times or more. 6. Then recite Surah Al-Fatiha to 3 times. Surah Al-Ikhlas 11 times. Surah Al-Falaq 3 times. Surah An-Naas 3 times. These surahs are known for protection, mercy, and healing. 7. End by seeking forgiveness 100 times. Say, Astaghfirullah sincerely. Forgiveness cleanses the soul and removes the spiritual barriers to Rizq. 8. Finally, again recite Durood Sharif 3 or 7 times. Seal the wazifa with blessings on the Prophet. A reflection, the richness of simplicity. Let me share a story with a powerful message. Once, a wealthy man took his young son to a rural village, hoping to show him how the poor live. After spending a day and night with a simple farming family, the father asked his son, "So, what did you learn?" The boy answered, "We have a small pool, but they have an entire river. We have lights, they have the stars. We buy food, they grow their own. We have walls for security, they have friendships. We read books, they live by the Quran. We have 1 dog, they have many animals. Father, it turns out, we are the poor ones." Dear viewers, this story teaches us that true wealth is not measured in money. It's found in gratitude, in health, in peace of mind, in love, and in faith. Some of life's most precious blessings can't be bought. And when Allah blesses you with contentment, that is a richness no bank can offer. Final prayer, dua. Let us now end with a heartfelt dua. Ya Allah, O most merciful, O generous sustainer, you alone are the giver of all provisions. You feed the fish in the deepest oceans and clothe the birds in the skies. You do not forget the ant in the desert nor the orphan on the street. I am weak, Ya Rab, and you are all-powerful. I am in need of you. Grant me pure, halal sustenance. Remove poverty and debt from my life. Open the gates of your unseen blessings upon me and my family. Make me among those who trust you completely. Send peace upon our beloved Prophet Muhammad, and make his love a light in our hearts. Ameen. Dear viewers, I encourage you to begin this Wazifa tonight. Make it a habit. Teach it to your children. Pass it on to those you love. And watch as your life transforms under the mercy of the one who owns all treasures. Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to stay updated with more inspiring Islamic content. Like, share, and comment to support our work and spread the message. Dear and honorable viewers, let us now delve even deeper into the heart of this spiritual practice, into its profound connection with faith, trust, and the unshakable conviction that Allah Almighty, the sustainer of the entire universe, listens to every whispered plea of the sincere believer. The beauty of this Wazifa lies not just in its simplicity, but in its ability to reconnect our soul to our Creator, to anchor our restless hearts when the world pulls us in 100 directions. The key is yaqeen, firm conviction. What we must all deeply understand is that the true secret of success in this Wazifa or in any act of worship lies in yaqeen, firm conviction. It is when the heart believes without hesitation, when the tongue speaks with sincerity, and the body humbly surrenders before the majesty of Allah, that miracles begin to unfold. When you sit in solitude before sleeping, tired from the burdens of your day, and you softly begin this Wazifa with trust in your heart, know that you are not alone. You are speaking to Ar-Rahman, the most merciful, to Ar-Razzaq, the one who provides, to Al-Wahhab, the one who gives without limit. And who can stop the blessings of a Lord who gives without measure? A spiritual transformation awaits you. Many people go through life collecting wealth, properties, diplomas, and applause. Yet their souls remain hollow and their hearts ache silently. But the one who brings Allah into their nightly routine, whose lips recite His glorious names, and whose heart is softened by remembrance, that person begins to see life differently. They begin to witness Barakah, blessing, in places others ignore. They find ease in difficulties, serenity in chaos, and provision from unexpected doors. And the greatest gift? A deep, unwavering contentment that fills the heart with peace. Why 3 surahs and 3 names of Allah? You may ask, why these 3 surahs? Why these 3 names? The answer lies in their hidden spiritual secrets. Each of the 3 surahs selected for this Wazifa carries divine protection, spiritual healing, and unmatched barakah. Surah Al-Fatiha, known as the mother of the book, it is a complete prayer in itself. It praises Allah, expresses submission, asks for guidance, and seeks protection from misguidance. No prayer is accepted without it. Surah Al-Ikhlas declares the oneness of Allah. Reciting it is equal to 1/3 of the Quran. Its power lies in establishing Tawheed, the core of our faith. Surah Al-Falaq and Surah An-Naas, often paired together, they are powerful shields. Reciting them protects from envy, black magic, hidden harm, and spiritual attacks from jinn. Now, let's reflect on the 3 sacred names of Allah used in this Wazifa. Al-Wahhab, the one who gives gifts freely, without expectation or return. When you call upon Al-Wahhab, you're asking the divine giver to open his treasure chests for you. Ar-Razzaq, the one who continuously provides. Even the tiniest ant in the darkness of the earth does not miss its rizq because of him. Al-Basit, the one who expands provision. When your financial situation is tight, this name is a lifeline. Recite it and your sustenance will be expanded. Hidden gems in the methodology. Let us look again at the recommended structure of the Wazifa. It is not haphazard. It follows a divinely inspired order based on the teachings of righteous scholars and hadith. Make wudu, ablution. Cleanliness is half of faith, and it purifies not just the body but the heart and soul as well. Recite Ayat al-Kursi 3 times. This verse is known as the greatest verse in the Quran. Its recitation before sleep creates a spiritual fortress that no devil can penetrate. Send salawat upon the Prophet Muhammad. The doors of heaven open when we honor the beloved of Allah. Your du'as rise faster, your burdens lighten. Then, with sincerity, recite the three names of Allah. Begin the surahs with calmness, focus, and presence of heart. Don't rush taste the sweetness of the words. Reflect on their meanings. Istighfar, seeking forgiveness. Recite Astaghfirullah 100 times. Why? Because sins block rizq. When you seek forgiveness, you cleanse the path between you and Allah's mercy. Conclude with salawat again. As you started with blessings, end with blessings. Etiquette, what you must remember. A few things must always be kept in mind while doing this wazifa. Do not speak to anyone during the wazifa. Do not rush through it like a chore. Make your heart present. Do not do it distracted by your phone or television. Make dua from your heart afterward. Not robotic, but from your deepest need. The role of tawakkul, reliance upon Allah. Dear viewers, Allah in Surah Al-Falaq 65-3 says, "And whoever puts their trust in Allah, then He alone is sufficient for them." Tawakkul is not just a word. It is an internal certainty that if you lose everything but have Allah, you still have everything. The companions of the Prophet Muhammad lived this reality. They went through hunger, exile, war, and loss. Yet they smiled, saying, "Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakil, Allah is sufficient for us, and what a wonderful protector He is." Know that your risk is written. Know that your pain has a divine purpose. Know that your tears are not wasted. And know that Allah never turns away a sincere heart. For business owners and the struggling. Many viewers are business owners, shopkeepers, freelancers, or workers trying to earn halal rizq. You may be wondering, will this wazifa help me in my trade? Absolutely. If done with consistency, sincerity, and correct intention, it will open blessed doors you never imagined. We have seen countless testimonials, people who had failing shops or mountains of debt, but made this wazifa a habit, and within days or weeks, the tide turned. Not only did their debts begin to disappear, but their inner life became tranquil. This is the beauty of spiritual investment. You plant seeds of remembrance, and Allah makes gardens of sustenance grow around you. The story of the poor farmer's family. Do you remember the story we mentioned earlier about the rich man who took his son to see how poor people lived? Let us reflect again. The child returned not with pity for the poor, but with clarity about the true richness of life. He saw contentment, gratitude, simplicity, and real love, things money cannot buy. His words echo in our hearts. We have walls for protection, they have friends. We have one dog, they have four. We buy food, they grow theirs. We have a pool, they have a river. Sometimes we are rich in coins but poor in soul. We chase paper and forget purpose. But with this wazifa, with remembrance of Allah, we rebalance our lives. Night is the best time. Let us also reflect on the timing of this wazifa before sleeping at night. The night is calm. Distractions fade. The world quiets down. It is in these sacred hours that the angels descend, the gates of the heavens are opened, and Allah says, "Is there anyone who calls upon me so that I may answer him?" If you make this wazifa your nightly routine, your soul will begin to glow. You'll notice your heart healing. You'll feel a lightness after your dua. Problems may not vanish overnight, but your resilience and hope will increase. A legacy. Beyond you. Now imagine doing this every night. Not only will you benefit, but your family, your household, even your future generations will taste its fruit. This is not just a remedy, it's a legacy. Because Allah promises that when someone becomes His sincere servant, He protects their progeny as well. Just as we plant trees whose shade we may never sit under, this wazifa becomes a shade of protection for our children and grandchildren. Final words and a powerful dua. Now, as we conclude, raise your hands, dear viewers. Bow your hearts. Whisper with humility and love. Ya Allah, I am weak and you are mighty. I am in need, and you are Al-Ghani, the rich. I come to you not because of what I deserve, but because of who you are. Grant me rizq, grant me healing, grant me peace, and forgive me. Make me a servant who remembers you in ease and difficulty. Shower me with your mercy and protect my household from evil, jealousy, and unseen harms. Ya Wahhab, Ya Razzaq, Ya Basit, expand my provision from your unseen treasures. Ameen, Ya Rab al-Alamin. Dear viewers, don't forget, share the name of any one of Allah's 99 names in the comments and reflect upon it throughout your day. These names are doors to divine connection. Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to stay updated with more inspiring Islamic content. Like, share, and comment to support our work and spread the message.